How's it going, guys? It's Repo here. Welcome to another video. It's part 2 of Aviator Predictor apps. So in this video I'm gonna share with you what I've got in terms of Aviator Predictor, and it's an update of what I've told you in the last video, which is part 1. So if you haven't watched part 1, go on and watch part 1 so that you understand where we are right now. And I'm gonna share several apps. Actually they look more similar, but they're different because you have like 5 apps, if that makes sense. So let's get into it. What I've found is that these apps have their terms and conditions, and then they're talking about share of your winnings, which is the first condition that I've encountered. Share of your winnings, meaning you get to pay 20% of your winning every time you win. I don't know for how many wins, I don't understand, but you have a scheduled time to pay that 20%. Meaning all of your winnings you need to pay on a certain date. When that date arrives, then you need to calculate your 20% of all your winnings and pay the Aviator Predictor app, or pay them, in simple terms. So, which is crazy because at first I didn't understand why they need 20%, but then now I understand. Makes sense because they just you can use their service for free. So it makes sense because platforms are different, and then that app have certain platform that it predicts for. Doesn't just predict for every platform, right? And another thing is that some apps, they say they give you only 1 hour to use the app per day. So meaning for that 1 hour you are guaranteed to make 100% of your initial deposit, which is crazy because I don't understand why you need. What if I deposited like as little as like 20 rand? So it means a day I'll make that 20 rand. So meaning the higher you stake, the higher you deposit, the higher profit you will get, because meaning obviously since you put more money, you'll get more money in return, which is 100%. So I don't know if it limits you to 100% profit or what's happening, but it says it guarantees you only 100% of your initial deposit. Meaning if you deposited 5 rand, you'll get 5 rand every day. And if you have been with them for 3 months, more than 3 months, they lift their restrictions. Actually you get 3 hours on the app every day, and then you specify what time you need to use them. I don't know if you specify your own or they give you do it once, like maybe if it's 3 p.m. every day, you're gonna use it from 3 p.m. every day. I don't understand that one, so it doesn't make sense. And some condition they force you, because also they say you can't win more than 3 times in a row. Basically we have to let go of the plane, or rather to stop betting after 3 rounds. Let go of the plane to take off, and then because they believe that it will raise suspicion in that platform you are using. Basically these Aviator Predictor apps, they don't support all the betting platform, because since, well, if you know that Aviator from Betway is not the same as Aviator from Lotto Star, so it's different. And since, well, it doesn't support all the betting platforms, or most betting platforms, it still doesn't make sense. You have to, sometimes they want you to use your Predictor app on certain platforms, and which is these apps, they need password. and most of the people don't get those passwords. And I myself, I failed to get that password. So meaning all these things, it's a red flag, basically. So if you can't get through, you can't get a code, that means it's useless to have it. And it means also, since they're making money, they say you should pay a certain amount. Some people, they even sell it, but then when you get it, you don't get the password. So I'll suggest that people stay away from these Aviator Predictor apps, because there are a lot of red flags, which is most actually all of them, they will need passcode, which you can't get. So it never worked. And those that you see on maybe social medias, those are just them promoting their app, and they're not using the platform that you want to use that app, predictor app on. So it means they use they obviously they promoting their app, so they'll show you some simulation whereby they say, okay, see, this is where the plane will fly away in the next round, blah blah blah, and which is their own platform, meaning it's not on Betway, it's not on Lotus, that's not on Hollywood. So it's just their predictor app on their platform, because they want you to have hope that this thing, it works. And when you download it, they get money. When you go on their website, they get money. So there's no such as like Aviator Predictor app that is working, especially in South Africa, in Africa. So just stay away from those, because they're just making money from you going on their website. They know that you need money, and they get money by downloading those, when people downloading those apps. And most of them, you can't get them in Play Store, only few, and the ones that you get in Play Store are the only those simulators that you play as like for fun, not for money, because those apps are not linked to your Betway, they're not linked to your Hollywood, they're not linked to your Lotto Star. So it's just scam.